It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And here we go from New Orleans. Calvin Austin on the return. Showing a little burst so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. 19.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Goes right downfield to Olave. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. To the air again, Daniels. This is a heater going deep. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
King. 180.
They'll air it out on 3rd. His first throw is an interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Mayfield's pass intercepted.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Right up the gut. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Putting a receiver in motion. Baker now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Mayfield now from the gun. He finds Worthy, complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving 2. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Chiefs 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
1st down, Kansas City.
180. Hey, alert 33. Real.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. We'll cobble together a yard there. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down, they need 7.
Point it right. Good thing.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now a give left side to Pacheco. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Second down now, they need 7. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second down now, 7 to go. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Now they send their back in motion right. 3rd and short, Mayfield. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
180. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Running back sent in motion. Here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Good. 180. Up,
Man in motion here. Mayfield throwing on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll run here on first down. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Throwing now, Daniels. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the well again. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Point it right, point it right. Alert, 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 180.
They kick the running back in motion. First down, here's Baker. He rolls to his right. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. The timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, Mayfield. That's Hill on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
180.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Mayfield on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
What's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Fields this with the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Daniels on first down. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Group B to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 7.
groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
King. Regular.
Throwing, Baker. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Run. Alert! Up, Johnson!
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Unable to connect with his running back. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hurry! Pistol.
Throwing here just before halftime. On the move, headed right. And this is another incompletion. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. To throw. Here's Daniels. Finds him on the slant. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Daniels now against a blitz. Hits his running back. He has this down to the 34. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Hand off to the back. He's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. Daniels to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Pacheco. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now here's Mayfield. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
The Saints going with some extra defensive backs on this 3rd down.
Kings!
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Hey,
back to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he he's going to have this one down to the 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Saints' 28-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third and short, Mayfield. This finds its target, that's Hill. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now, first and 10. On the carry, it's Pacheco. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12. Give now to the running back. Has some room to work. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Get some space around midfield. He gets loose down the right side. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
First down, and they go right back to it. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Daniels now. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Options are open here. This is 2nd and inches. They go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Groupie to kick off for the
Here's
Saints.
Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. 1st down, here's Baker. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Hurry! 180!
Out left, Worthy makes the ground. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Pistol.
Man in motion, out of the slot. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Running back sent in motion left. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Mayfield to throw again. It's caught left side by Hill. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Mayfield from the gun, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. He completes it in traffic. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Baker hit behind the line. That ball's loose. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Mayfield will look to throw. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Good. 180. Run.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to. You have to finish with points.
This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19-18.
Play fake here, Daniels. He's going deep this time. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Chiefs have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Kings! Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's out. That's a live ball. Bouncing near the goal line. And the defender's on it. This is a touchdown. The Saints making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it. Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Regular. 20. Hey, alert. What?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. 2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with a hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception is leading to another, and eventually you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Up, 180. Hurry. Real.
Throwing again is Baker. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Good. Run. Point it right. Kings.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Saints have the recovery.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Here's the handoff, and he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints nearing their 6th win this season. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. 19. They smash.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Check smash.
They give it to him again. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. So first down from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
19-18. Panther 11. 69. Cut Warrior 70.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Look at that power. Deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Mayfield on first and 10. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Point it right. Good. 180. Alert.
The Mayfield now off the play action. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set. Hey, alert 33.
They send the tight end in motion.
What's that?
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Another 3 and out.
Real. What's that?
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey.
Right up the gut. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18 Pioneer. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go! Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
A 41-yard attempt.
Groupie sends it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with. All right, one more snap to play here.
Good. 180. Regular. Hey, alert. Watch out.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And it was their disruptive brand of football that paved the way for this victory. 4 turnovers in a game, that is going to be tough for any team to overcome. And that's exactly why they're the ones celebrating this win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.